Good morning, folks. I know it's pretty late in the night, but I just learned something really amazing tonight. Unbelievable that it happened this way. And I couldn't even imagine learning from this, but I did. How the fuck is it possible? Wow, this being knows everything. So, again, the ice cream lady rolls up with a smile and hands you an ice cream cone with bricks on it and says, "Here you go, enjoy." And you're like, "Look, these are bricks. What are you doing here? What is this? Is this like some kind of fucking, like, what's going on here?" So, it's like this doodle in here, man. This shit is incredible. Like, I didn't do that shit on purpose. But all right, so now you see it. Now you can't not see it. It's just a fucking dude on the cone. All right, so at the same meticulous hardships that I endured over what, like, it seemed to be a long, extremely long period of time to learn how to do this, the patience it took, everything that it took pulled me into a place where, like, say, for instance, a group of masses would comply to conformity, to standards, rules, where I was not able to comply. I thought there's something more. So I was already headed in the right direction of what strong or strength is. Now I'm starting to get it. Now I'm really starting to get it. The more I go through, the more hardships I go through, the more I'm going to come out the other end holding this cone and saying, "Oh, nice ice cream here." Because theoretically, I would be realizing that there's no bricks there, that it's just light. And then I would be manipulating this light to make it whatever I want. So that's what I'm starting to realize, is that this being is extremely tough. You hear these radio songs. If you think me going out of my damn mind for like a day trying to figure out what's going on is something, this being like smiles in the face of the worst insults on the radio for thousands of years. Smiles at it like, really? Like, this is what we're dealing with. Like, we have been rendered into mediocrity and weakness beyond measure that we can't even detect. You got people walking in here, "Gosh gee willikers." If they ever even did anything like what I did to myself with this turpentine in my ears, they would be a tiny drop in there. It's so infected in there. It's an open cavity, kind of like a vagina, and it's infected. It's nasty in there. I'm going to do some work on my ears. But what I went through was literally 40 minutes of burning an infection out of my ear. I thought, man, is this going to make me go deaf? Of course not. It's cleaning an infection. Now, this whole time, I'm looking up at Cheeks like, "Ah!" And he's sitting there like, "You all right, bro?" Like it was nothing. Like, I'm like, what? Like, so that's where my confusion is that what we've learned is to appreciate weakness and the reflection of such to follow. And this it's meant to degrade down our sense of who we are and our sense of strength and everything. Let's take a look. Now, like, to compare these beings, or to like think of like a Viking family or something. And these entities are sitting around and they're drinking like fire water out of like a gourd with spikes on it and shit, sitting on nails, looking around at people. See what I'm saying? So this is, to sum it up, it's like this. So they're just walking through fire. They're catching bullets in their teeth and shit. Bullets bouncing off of them. Think about what it took me to get here. This seems pretty amazing, right? This seems pretty amazing. Way more than you can imagine. See what I'm saying? Here's me trying to follow up behind them. They're like, "Come on now, catch up." And I'm running, smoldering and shit, trying to get more like this. So there's a lot of people out there, and your progress, you're working hard, but there's a lot of shills out there, and I don't need to trust any of you, to be honest. I just need to keep on spreading this knowledge. But a lot of you, I just don't trust you, because what y'all doing is y'all pretending like y'all doing this. And I'm like, hold the fuck up, man. Nah, you ain't walking. Nah, you're not doing this. That's my problem with y'all, man, is that these shills, they act like they're doing this, and it's nonsense. And they do it with a smile, and they act like, oh yeah, I'm just waiting on this dude to go off on me because, hey, he's the bad guy, right? Nah. So, unfortunately, people are in for a rude awakening. I guess I must be one of a kind, because I'm considering jumping into this. And I'm like, of course I got to catch up. Like, what? Like 5 minutes ago, I mean, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, bro. I was up seemingly, I guess, for like hours in severe pain of cleaning out an infection in my ear, man. And now I'm going to do the other one just so I can catch up closer to this flame, dude. And I realize, I see it now, man. I see it now. This being is not affected by anything. Anybody says anything, she still comes back with a smile like, are you all right? It's like, what? See what I'm saying? They're walking through fire. They're fucking eating the brick cones like it's nothing. They're like headbutting steel walls and shit, leaving imprints like whatever. So to sum up the idea of what it means to be a super being is grossly unintelligible within the learning and the confinements of our existence in this fucking whittled down capacity that we exist in. Like this. It's like we're like this, and we think hopefully we can be this. And that's just like a fantasy of ours that takes extreme, meticulous, hard work to get there. And I see it now. It's like, damn. And she already knew I was going to see it. I'm telling you, bro, this shit in my ear, it went straight into an infection. And then it seeped into my brain, bro. Like the half of my brain was like, oh my gosh, I can't even begin. I can't even begin. But it did nothing but clean out a bunch of calcification, and it killed some more Morgellons. And what I can tell is that the one that came out of my ear when I did that swab with that little hairpin was a fresh new one. It comes from the sky. Like these things are being sprayed every day. So what to presume is that if I can't pull out one of the ones that are likely in people, like one of these nasty colorful ones that look like it's like goddamn like earthworm Jim coming out of your ass, this is where you don't want to be. This is where most people are at. These are just like reoccurring things that fly in the air that get caught up in your shit sometimes. That's what I'm starting to realize, is that these are the ones coming straight from the plane. So I don't have an infection of Morgellons inside of me, because otherwise it would be like this coming out of my ear. Turpentine and all of that only pulled out like one other one and a dead one that was new, fresh like this, that I probably got from sitting outside long hours like I do. But now, the best thing to do, if you guys don't want to deal with this, I think I'm going to start putting this shit in my ears like every day until the shit stops hurting. Then I know I'm getting closer to this. See what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to do this shit to myself again. And I can feel it. I feel it coming. I'm like, nope, better do it. Like, it's just like, and I feel like they're counting on me to do it too, because they didn't stop me. They didn't say, man, you shouldn't put that shit in your ear, bro. You finna be fucking, you're gonna be fucked up. Nope. What I'm realizing is that this drawn like this is this leading to this. This is Grimnasty TV, over and out. As always, onward through the fog and into the fire we go, because we've got a job to do, and we've got an identity crisis of who we think we are. We are not. We are these beings, and we've got work to do. And I don't have time for I don't want to encourage or entertain people who pretend like they're here and they're just not. They're just not. Their stories don't measure up to nothing but a bunch of nonsense. And it annoys me. Why? Because I'm right here and I know what it takes to get right there. It ain't easy. So, all you people out there, I have trust issues. I know I do. And it's not my fault. Look at the world. Welcome to Grimnasty TV.